Listen, a man's life is all about pain and suffering. Yes. Whether you like it or not, you think that it's brutal, you fear, you want to run away from it. But the reality is, that is how God created us. It's in our blood, biologically, mentally, physically, spiritually. All men, every single man is designed to conquer, dominate, you know? And the price for that is endless pain and suffering. So if you're a real man and you're thinking, no, I don't want to suffer. I don't want to suffer from pain. Then guess what? You will never ever reach the highest masculinity level. Never. You can't be. It's impossible. Well, look at any great leader, any revolutionary. You look at all the people that went to war, the Shaka Zulus, the, what you call it, all the most feared warriors you can think of in history. They all had to go through pain and suffering, because God chose us, the chosen ones, that we are the protectors and providers and leaders of this world. You see, and it's a man's world. It's a woman's world. It's a man's world. A man created this physical world with these two hands. And what was the price for that? Pain and suffering. All these burdens that I see, that can always all from pain and suffering. Without pain and suffering, you can't progress. You cannot evolve. And if you're not evolving, you're dying every day. You're not living. You're dying every day. Think about that. Animals, they've got to suffer. To hunt and pray, to protect their babies. It's all pain and suffering. That's the reality, whether you like it or not. You see? And one of the ways from my experience of pain and suffering, there's no more brutal way of suffering, is, guess what? It's working out like hell. Every single day, working out like hell. Blood, sweat, tears. To condition myself to suffer. That is by far through my self-improvement journey that makes my mind and my body strong as a weapon. Honestly, through pain and suffering, every single day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 90 minutes per day in the dungeon for pain and suffering. That is real masculinity. That is growth. That is a character. That is resilience, determination, perseverance. That is real masculinity. From my knowledge and experience of the way I've lived my life. And I know that resonates with many men. You see? That's how you suffer. So if you are hated where you are right now, you're not ready for the life. You're not ready for what life is bringing at you, the suffering. The suffering of what life is bringing at you, from your bills, to pay for your family, your girlfriend, your children. That's all suffering, because you're the protector and provider of women and children. So that's all comes from pain and suffering. So when you, for example, as I told you, is where you could suffer endlessly, by pain and suffering, that's working out the obvious way, you're ready for anything that the life actually you're ready for, because you're conditioned to yourself, mentally, physically, spiritually, that you're unstoppable, you're unbreakable. But if you don't, that's what's so important. It's not about building more muscle, six-pack. It's not about that. It's that you condition yourself to suffer. So now you're ready for anything that life brings at you. You see that? You're ready for anything that life brings at you. Think about that. You become bulletproof. You see? Not actually someone shoot you and you're not going to die, of course, but you're bulletproof. For a sense of the mental, physical, and spiritually. You see? Anything, family expectations, that pain and suffering. From your career, pain and suffering. From writing a book, to create courses of a different way to take yourself, not just physical, mentally, and spiritually as well. Suffering. That's how you grow, because there's a saying is that pressure creates diamonds. Without diamonds, there's no, without pressure, there's no diamond. That's the reality. You see? So I'm telling you right now, tap into the ways you can suffer. If you're suffering already, find the ways to suffer more. Wake up earlier. Take cold showers. Take ice baths. Eat more healthier, more cleaner. Get more tap in tuning to God. How can you make your relationship with your friends and family more fruitful? Every single area of your life, how you can suffer more to get better and better. Otherwise, if you're stagnant, you're not going and you're suffering. That is why every man should strive. It's mandatory. Otherwise, a man is not obsessed and possessed with suffering, then you're not a man. Yes, I call for. I won't say you're not a man, but you're not the highest level of masculinity. And that is the highest level of masculinity. Through my knowledge and experience, the way I've lived my life. That's what I want for you, to reach your highest masculinity self. And by pain and suffering. Don't run away from it. Embrace it. But too many men can't run away from suffering. And that's why men are turning more feminine than masculine. You don't want to drop that sweet weed down, the vaping down, the what you call it, the endless videos games down, anything that's all pleasurable. Because now we live in an age where men are tapped into all they want to have is fun. You see, fun regards time of you have to suffer first before you get to your heaven. The pleasure is the heaven. That is when you celebrate your success. You see, but first of all, you have to suffer first. Then you get your reward. Have that nice meal, play that video game, watch that movie. But first you have to suffer first. Then you get that. But all men, they don't want to suffer. They're afraid. They run away from themselves. Would you say illusion anyway? And all you want is that you just want to have fun. That's not life. That's not evolving in that. You have to literally, if you're in that state, you have to literally question your existence. You have to question your existence, bro. Because it doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. You just all come here to have fun. God gave you all these gifts, these talents, consciousness, mind, body, spirit. And all you said to God, I just want to have fun. Have fun. You'll be endlessly suffering all the way from now, all the way to the end of time. You'll be suffering. Do you understand? So the message is, man, embrace pain and suffering with a big smile on your face. And watch how you progress. You absolutely blow your mind away. Absolutely. You'll conquer every aspect of your life. You gain respect. You gain everything that you want. You will achieve it. Because you condition yourself to suffer. And you embrace it. And you enjoy it. Stop thinking that it's a burden. It's not a burden. Enjoy it. So, man, if you need any help on this matter of your someone to find pain to suffer for whatever reason, just comment down below. Share with your friends and family. And don't forget to break the algorithm by hitting that red subscribe button. Hit that like button. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in my next video.